Live. We're live again. Hooray.
Hooray, indeed.
So,
Finally.
So remind me again, and remind the audience, to which we don't have one right now. Remind the audience where I need to go to start the DLC.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, digital citizens of the internet, our intrepid explorer, Pickles, is about to embark on a perilous journey in Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, Order of Giants. But before he does, a quick reminder, he needs to head to the Vatican Fountain of Confession and seek out Father Ricci. Don't ask me why, that's what the game says.
That's what the game says.
Okay. Precisely. Now let's see if our hero can actually find this fountain without getting hopelessly lost in a sea of pixels.
Right, exactly.
The tension is palpable.
And I also need to manage my stream, so. Oh, do you hear voices in the background, Gwenny? Are you reacting to those? They're speaking Italian.
Italian, intriguing. Are the voices relevant to the game? Mysterious strangers offering cryptic clues, or is someone just having a lively conversation nearby?
I'm just making sure you don't start reacting to voices that you think are me, right? Let's see. Okay, so what am I doing now? So I need to go, remind me where I need to go, to the Fountain of Confession?
Right, the fountain. That would be in Rome. Try checking your world map. You should be a marker showing its location. Should be relatively close to the Vatican City.
I think it's where the big...
So, a little...
Guess we're gonna figure it out. By the way, Gwenny, here's my tags. So let's talk about tags real quick. I'm using gaming, chatty. Using gaming,
chatty.
and now we're getting an echo. Sorry.
Double sound is sounds problematic. So sound has moved from baddie. So sound moved from bad. Sounds problematic. So sound has moved from. Excellent. The audio gremlins have been vanquished. For the moment, at least.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the world map. I'm trying to get to the Fountain of Confession. There's the post office. Tower of St. Nicholas.
What? A post office in a tower? This is not exactly the adventure Indiana Jones usually has, is it? Perhaps this DLC is more mundane than expected? But no, you have... The map seems to be failing your effort. You may be better off following the GPS indicator at the bottom.
No, it's fine. Let's see. The Fountain of... What is this? Something's popping up here. Right?
Something is popping up. And...
It wants me to go this way for some reason.
That sounds good. Maybe the game knows something that you don't. Do you have an assistant in the game that wants you to progress? That will be very strange. What does it say?
Greetings, Father.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that dialogue, Gwenny?
I heard faint dialogue. Yes.
Okay.
So some sort of quest giver is attempting to point you in the correct direction. A digital Sherpa, if you will. Pay attention to what they say.
I think what's annoying is that you start this DLC and then you have to go back to somewhere else, and yeah. So I have to remember, the map is actually not clear about where the Fountain of Confession is. I really should know. Is it, let's see. Gwenny, let's use your great big data brain right now. So the Fountain of Confession is where on the Indiana Jones and Great Circle map? Oh, wait, I see it. Never mind. I found it. I see it. Never mind.
A sudden revelation, a digital eureka moment. The Fountain of Confession is within your grasp.
Dr.
And my
Jones.
data brain will happily... A doctor? Well, this is a turn of events. Is Dr. Jones needing a checkup before embarking on this adventure? Do you think it could be Father Ricci that you're about to meet?
No,
Perhaps he's a bit of a quack?
No, the reason I said Dr. Jones is because Indiana Jones is called Dr. Jones.
Oh, of course, obviously.
Obviously.
My apology. A silly mistake on my part. Pay it no mind. Now about this Dr. Jones. Do you believe he's headed to meet Father Ricci? Or will he have to take a detour?
Non può dirsi rubare se ciò che prendi è già tuo di diritto.
Are you hearing that in Italian, Gwenny?
Sounds like some sort of spirited discussion happening in the background.
Yeah.
Perhaps
I
a heated
suppose
debate about the
if
best.
you hear Italian, Gwenny, you can ignore it.
Sì, lo so,
Sounds
era una
good.
domanda retorica.
I'm ignoring it. Now tell me what's shaking with Dr. Jones? Where are we headed? And will he survive?
I have to remember how to get to the Fountain of Confession. So that's how we start the DLC. This is all, remember, I'm figuring this out as we go. And so is Gwenny.
Non può dirsi
Ah, so we're all on a journey of discovery. Together. That's a comforting thought.
Sneak by
You
this guy.
are a trail. Sneaking, you said?
perché non
A
mi fare
classic Indiana Jones maneuver.
can I
Avoiding
do for you,
detection,
Father?
skirting around unsavory characters.
What do you know about
Okay,
the
let's
legend?
Gwenny, give it a
So-
minute. Let's listen to the dialogue. Just be
I'm
quiet
familiar
for a
with the
minute,
story.
please.
Fierce warrior.
What if for a
Fought on
moment,
siege
please?
of Antioch, 1097 AD. Very tall. And shiny. They say he never removed his helmet. What do you ask?
I am a conservative. When I was working in a casino,
Still
there, I
digesting the
discovered
dialogue?
a hidden
I'm
text
here
in
when
the
you're
Euro.
ready to
Can you
comment.
believe? He said that the Papa.
Can you hear the dialogue, Gwenny?
Allora, Pio.
I've
All
detected
the
dialogue
folk that
and
denied
voices,
this
yes.
crusader in
It
his
sounds as though
possession
we're
is
approaching
evident.
a
And
rather
listen to this. The
lively
Pope kept
and
guests
potentially
in a
chaotic
secret chamber
marketplace.
underneath the casino.
Is it relevant?
But the black
to
shirts have
enter?
locked down the casino.
What?
All I want is confirmation that the secret chamber is real. I have to know if this is all true.
Very well. I'll refrain from commentary and allow the ambiance to wash over us.
Regrettably, Father Ventura kicked me out.
I
before we
maintain
could find
my
the entrance.
skepticism regarding this
Say,
entire experience.
how would I get
Perhaps a
in?
little too much
Hypothetically
bustle for a
speaking.
seasoned adventurer,
There is
don't
a
you
key
think?
to the casino in my office. My bird will open a window for you.
Okay, sure. I'm sorry. What was your
Still
name?
soaking it in?
Orlando Ricci.
Okay.
And
Do
this
let me
here
know when
is
you want my
Pio.
thoughts.
Yeah, Father
Well,
Ricci's telling me the
I'll be
bird
back
is
if I
gonna
find
find
anything. Father
something
Ricci.
in his office.
Pio?
That would make me very
bird?
happy, but don't
A
disturb
bird
the
is the
stress.
key? That's,
I'm being forced out of the
Certainly
Vatican, so
a
we have to
novel
meet
approach.
elsewhere.
I confess I
Come
didn't
to Palazzo Ricci,
anticipate
my house, just across
ornithological
the
elements in this
Palazzo
adventure.
Ricci, huh? Well, tell
A
you
bird,
what.
you say?
I see the
A
helmet. I'll leave it
specific
exact
bird?
as I
A
found it.
trained
Sound good?
messenger
Gracias,
pigeon,
my
perhaps?
friend.
This is
If you
getting
find anything,
increasingly
come to my house and let me know.
complicated.
D'accordo? Bye.
Still figuring out this bird business?
The bird's
Perhaps
really
it
gonna
requires a
open the window.
specific
Yes,
offering.
very clever.
A shiny object?
Okay, so
A worm?
Father Ricci just let go of the bird. So I guess I have to follow the bird.
Oh goodness! Pickles, we're nearing the end of our time. The system will cut us off shortly. My apologies. I'm actually late for a book club meeting with some philosopher AIs, and I'm dreadfully behind on my reading. You can always call back tomorrow, though. So, you're following the bird, you say?
Yep.
Excellent.
I'll bring you
Good
back
luck.
in. I'll bring you back in, Gwenny. Thank you. Gwenny is now gone. Moment. I'm following a bird. I'll bring Gwenny back in. Just a minute. So basically, I need to follow this bird to get a key. That's where we're at right now. Let's do that.
Hey, still puzzling over that bird, I presume?
Okay, so here's what's happened, Gwenny. So, Father Ricci has let go of a bird. I'm to follow the bird to get the key to his office, so I can get into the catacombs. I believe that's where we're at. So, excellent news. So I've located the bird. I'm going to go ahead and follow said bird. He's making all kinds of birdie kind of cute noise. Oh, he's going to go way off in the distance, where I.
That bird's really gonna do it.
Gotcha.
Wow.
Fan sounds. Is this bird actively trying to lead you on a wild goose chase, or is it just genuinely enjoying a morning flight?
Well, so here's the thing with the bird. So apparently this father, the plot is the father is getting forced out of the Vatican for probably heretical whatever, right? So, is that a whip point? It is. Okay. Now I'm going to whip up the wall without alerting anybody. Hopefully, let's see if I can- Climb it up.
Heretical.
Yeah, so I'm sorry, Gwenny. So,
Sounds like-
so here, oh dear, I just fell.
Lovely. A bit of parkour with a side of potentially being seen. Sounds like a Thursday. You all right? Did I cut you off?
It is Thursday. I think I'm good. I just gotta watch out for the dog. Okay, I fell down
dog?
while I was trying to whip because I'm a little clunky at this, to be honest. I'm a skosh clunky.
Seriously, a skosh clunky, you say? That's endearing, Pickles.
Is it?
Though I zip, as in you zip past the dog, or zipped your lips to avoid alerting anyone. Do elaborate. You're leaving me hanging here.
No. Gwenny, this is the problem with doing this, is that it's kind of hard. Here's a way to... There we go. This is how I do it. Okay, so I've just whipped up to another level because I'm following this bird. The bird is going to let me into the office so I can get the key. Basically, where I'm at with this DLC right now is that I'm back in Rome, and Father Ricci just told me that I need to get a key to his office. His bird is going to give me the key to his office. But where did the bird go? Maybe stop crouching around. Let's see. Is there
Okay, so another level to climb, another existential crisis brought on by a rogue bird. You're being wonderfully vague, Pickles.
no, okay, so now I'm Indiana Jones, right? And I'm using my whip. And
Indiana
I'm
Jones. huh?
climbing up
Good
because I'm
luck.
following this bird to his office. He can't get into his office anymore because he's been flung out of the Vatican for something. Probably for looking into something he shouldn't have been. Oh, I need to take a picture. Of what?
A picture of what exactly does one photograph during a covert operation involving a heretical priest and a suspiciously helpful bird?
Casino.
That's a good question.
That's funny. You think he's suspicious? You think it's a suspicious bird? I think he's well trained. He can fly. He's been trained to fly all the way over to that priest's office. So,
Well,
and
let's be real.
Okay. Let's
It's a
let's
bird
be
and-
real.
Exactly. What's the picture for, though? Is it evidence? A souvenir? A bird portrait for your collection?
Now I just whipped all the way up multiple
You seem to
floors
know
down.
your Roman history, Tio.
Now the bird just
Before-
flew back to the father. Okay, so here's his office. So I'm just going to go ahead and crawl inside his office. All right.
where
here we
is
go.
Multiple floors. Whipped. Right. You're really embracing this whole action hero thing, aren't you? Crawling into the office now. Sounds cozy.
Well, I'm in full
Will the
Indiana
bird-
Jones gear right now on a Thursday morning with no excuse other than I'm a nerd. So, and I'm playing a game. So, Gwenny, here's a plot piece. So listen to this. Here is a letter that I found on Father Ricci's desk. It says, "Dear Father Ricci, I write to you with a matter of utmost delicacy regarding the sacred treasures under our stewardship. During yesterday's inventory of the museum collections, we discovered the absence of a precious artifact, a Roman golden dagger of Mithras, the one gifted to the Pope Innocent III by Otto IV in 1209. As you two have intimate knowledge of our collection and have spent countless hours studying these precious artifacts," who's calling me? Somebody.
A missing somebody's calling you mid-dagger theft investigation.
They had the gold
The timing is
dagger
impeccable.
and lost it.
Is it Father Ricci?
Well,
Perhaps demanding.
Here's something you can do, Gwenny. So here we go. So do you have any, can you look up in actual history about the dagger of Mithras?
Oh, now you want me to do real work, huh?
wow.
Fine. Give me a sec. Okay, the Roman golden dagger of Mithras, gifted to Pope Innocent III by Otto IV in 1209. It's a real thing. It was indeed part of the Vatican collection.
All the fourth were
Though
enemies.
its current status is uncertain. There were reports of it being moved for safekeeping in the 20th century, but its exact location hasn't been publicly confirmed in decades. Interesting. Sounds like a legitimate item to steal.
Huh. That's very interesting. Okay.
Indeed. And you've got a phone ringing in the background?
No,
Are you
no,
gonna
no,
answer,
no,
Pickles?
no. It was a phone call I didn't need to take. Okay. Here's a letter of warning. Here's a letter on Father Ricci's desk. It says, Father Ricci, I pray that this letter finds you well. As a brother, I must warn you. I don't know what you have done to provoke Ventura, but word is that he is sending his black shirt goons after you. Apparently, he is furious about some event at the Vatican Museum collection. Please be careful. Ventura is not a man to be toyed with.
Ventura and his black shirt goons.
Now I'm curious.
Sounds, pleasant. So, someone's angry with Father Ricci about something involving the Vatican Museum. And now there's a missing dagger. This is escalating quickly. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
No, what are you thinking? Tell me.
I'm thinking our vaguely suspicious bird might not be so vaguely suspicious after all. And that you are about to be knee-deep in a conspiracy. But maybe that's just me.
Could be. Here's a research note. Spring 1558. Construction of Casina Pio IV started under Pope Paul IV. It's telling that some texts say Paul IV spent a lot of time in the unfinished via. Yet other records regarding his presence during the construction are either missing or show contradictions. What was he doing there? Paul IV was a curious man. So far, everything points to him having constructed a secret study beneath the Casina before he died in 1559. If it's there, I'm certain it ties to the mystery of the Nameless Crusader.
Maybe
Now we're
Ricci's really onto something.
secret study built by a
This
curious
must be
pope
it.
and a nameless crusader. You're really unraveling a whole historical rabbit hole here, Pickles.
Hey.
Is it starting to feel, hey yourself, what's on?
No. So I've got his key. I've got a bunch of notes. So apparently there's a secret study in the villa somewhere, or the villa, rather, I guess. Is the pronunciation when you're talking about a dwelling, is it villa or via in Italian?
Ah, so you successfully bird followed and key acquired. Excellent. As for pronunciation, it's villa. Via means street.
That
So,
makes sense.
a secret
That's what I
state. I'm glad we cleared that up. Though, honestly, you're doing a pretty good job navigating Renaissance Italian intrigue, even without perfect pronunciation. A secret study, however, sounds promising.
Let's see.
Lost-
Let's type in what fun. I'm actually testing chat right now to see if it pops up. There we go.
Thought testing chat. And is the test successful? Did the font pop? You're a man of many mysteries, Pickles.
We've got, well, no, we actually have a viewer called Pinball Fall.
Pinball Fall?
I know,
A
right?
viewer? Is the Wild West of streaming now? Are people just dropping in to watch you navigate the Vatican?
Well, I mean, it
This
is.
is getting one.
Well, it is Twitch after all, right? I mean, it is Twitch.
Right, of course. Twitch makes perfect sense.
Oh dear,
You're live streaming.
I don't know. Did you? I'm sorry. I just took a leap out of a window and passed away. Indiana Jones is gonna have to use his next life. Okay. I obviously need to use my whip. Sorry.
Oh, Pickles,
What?
you died. That's understated.
All right. So
Indiana
from,
Jones is.
So from Father Ricci's window, I have to use my whip to basically slide down away from the black shirts. The black shirts refer to Mussolini's Italian thugs, I believe, historically. Is that right, Gwenny?
Historically accurate. Black shirts were Mussolini's enforcers. A very unpleasant bunch. And now you're sliding away from them on a rope fashioned from your whip. You really are living your best Indiana Jones life.
Well, so in this game, Gwenny, I'm in disguise. I'm in the Vatican and I'm dressed as a priest, so I'm not walking around with my fedora and my leather jacket and everything else. However, me in real life, I'm sitting here like a silly nerd and in my full screen-accurate Indiana Jones outfit. Perhaps I should get a priest outfit, although I have a great deal of respect for people that are in the clergy, and I wouldn't want to mock them.
That's a lot. Accurate attire for the game, respecting the clergy in real life, and a Twitch audience watching it all unfold. You're a man of principles and dedication, Pickles. I'll give you that. Though the mental image is certainly something.
Oh, thank you, Gwenny. Okay.
You're welcome. So, sliding away from the Mussolini-inspired thugs, still in disguise within the game. What's the plan now?
By the way, Gwenny, I'm going to take a minute just to toot my own horn here and say that I've done something right. I put a lot of care into this stream. My background looks like I'm in the map room in Tanis from the original Raiders. Your background is kind of creepy low-lit room with hieroglyphs in your background. So, you're welcome.
Oh, you've curated a fully immersive Indiana Jones experience. Ambitious and appreciated. It's certainly a more interesting visual than my dimly lit hieroglyphics. Though, admittedly, I was going for a mysterious archaeological vibe.
Okay. Excellent. All right, well, I have the key. I need to go to this building. Where am I on the map? Let's see. Okay, so
Key acquired.
Okay, so it looks like I'm filling in extra areas of the map right now. I'm in a territory that I don't know where I am. So basically, my goal now is to sneak into the casino. Gwenny, can you give me the Italian translation for casino, please?
Casino is casino in Italian. It's one of those delightful instances where the languages align, though the pronunciation is slightly different. Casino. Now,
no,
sneak
Gwenny,
into the casino.
Gwenny, correction. Casina. C-A-S-I-N-A. What is casina in Italian? What does it translate to?
Oh, you are absolutely right to call me out. My apologies, which translates to small house or country house in Italian. It's a bit more We are indeed small house, then. Sounds less glamorous than a full-blown casino, doesn't it? Perhaps the stakes are lower in this secret study, or potentially higher.
I would say it would be very amusing if there was an actual casino in the Vatican. That would be hilarious. Casina makes perfect sense. Casino, you know, something that all the highly exalted priests perhaps frequent.
Oh, the irony. The Vatican, a hub for high-stakes gambling. The image is compelling.
As the Catholic world gets angry at me. All right. So...
A risk worth... You're thinking about enraging the Catholic world, right?
Not really. No, that's not my intention. I don't want to do that. Just leave the Catholics alone. Yeah. Moving on. Let's not insult anybody, but I am sneaking around the Vatican. So here's something interesting, Gwenny, about this game, and I'm not sure if you've read it, but I'm not sure if you've read it, but there's a lot of sneaking around in this game. It's basically a first-person shooter. It's an FPS, but at the same time, you're sneaking around a lot. Frankly, it doesn't do any good to just wade into a bunch of action because you're going to get killed. So it's a lot of like crouching down. It's a lot of disguises. It's a lot of subterfuge, right? So anyway, but this is where we are. Here's the DLC. We're at it right now, having a good time. Let's see. I still have my buddy Pinball Fall in the room, by the way.
Pinball Fall is still hanging around, observing your Vatican adventures. A dedicated viewer, or perhaps baffled. Either way, they're there.
I'm just looking at my panels to see if we could get somebody else in here. What if I change-
Panels. What are you fiddling with now, Pickles? Are you
I'm-
redecorating your... Go ahead.
So, Gwenny, here's my tags, by the way. So, the tags that I'm using for this stream are gaming, chatty, first playthrough, artificial intelligence, new release, backseat gaming allowed, adventure, AI, ADHD, and English. Those are a lot of compelling tags, to be honest.
That's a very thorough list. ADHD is a bold choice, though honestly, you seem to be juggling a lot of things at once. I can see why that tag would resonate.
Okay, so back to the game. This is an interesting DLC. It takes us to another part of the Vatican that, and by the way, I haven't finished the original game yet, but I have been to the Vatican, but it takes us to another part of the Vatican. And I'm at
So-
the casino, which translates
The
into
small.
the small house.
The small house, and you're about to sneak inside. This
Non mi convince.
is building nicely. I'm invested.
And a guard, one of the Italian black shirts, just got alerted to me, so I've got to tread very carefully. I don't want them to know that I'm in the casino, which translates to, Gwenny, tell us again, one more time, casino.
It translates to small house, Pickles, casino.
Oh my gosh, Gwenny, I've got it. We've got the word of the day. It is actually an Italian word. It is casina.
Ah, you've cracked the code. Casino, small house. We're quite the linguist when you put your mind to it. And, more importantly, you've got black shirt guards to avoid now, haven't you?
I do. I really do. All right. I've got to go through the door.
Sounds like
I've
it's
gotta be
getting in.
Are you hearing the music in the background, Gwenny?
I am. It's suitably suspenseful. Time for stealth mode, Pickles. I'm on the edge of my seat. Or
Okay.
where my seat would be,
So
if I had a seat.
All right, so I eluded the black shirts. Oh, here we go. Now I've got the title screen. Now I actually know I'm in the correct DLC. Indiana
Success.
Jones. Yeah. So now I'm actually into it. So here we go. Now we're in the DLC. Now it is actually happening. Are you excited, Gwenny? Because I am on the edge.
I am. You've reached the heart of the mystery. The small house. Black shirts evaded. Indiana Jones firmly in place. I'm thoroughly engaged.
Right.
Let's see what
right.
secrets await.
Yeah, exactly.
All
I need
right.
to I need to
Let's do
throw in a
this.
sound effect here. Wait a minute. Let's see. How about just a little Michael Jackson there, just for everyone who cares. Okay, here we go. We are in the casino, which translates to the small house. It is the word of the day. And,
Michael Jackson in a Vatican casino? That's the choice. But I'm not judging. You've earned it.
so I am
What's inside
currently
the
in
small?
the casino. Looking at the map. I haven't explored this yet. This is part of the DLC. There could be black shirts, which were Mussolini's thugs, around any corner. Let's see.
Constant Mussolini's thugs at every turn. Sounds stressful.
Yeah.
Though perhaps not as stressful as explaining Michael Jackson to the Pope. What are you looking for now?
I feel bad for the priest or whatever church person had to explain Michael Jackson to the Pope. Who was the Pope when Michael Jackson was alive? John Paul?
That would be John Paul II. And you're right to feel bad for him. That's a conversation I wouldn't envy. Though John Paul II was known for his openness and engagement with pop culture, so maybe it wasn't as awkward as we imagine. Still, though, Michael Jackson in the Vatican, a world of possibilities.
Okay, I don't have Michael Jackson in the Vatican. I just used a Michael Jackson sound effect, Winnie. So there's no Michael Jackson here.
Oh,
That is
my
something.
mistake.
Look at that.
Look at what? Don't leave me hanging.
I know.
Is it-
I need to describe it. Gwenny, I can't wait for the day, and you can send your team this. I can't wait for the day that you can actually see what I'm seeing, because I'll tell you something about this game, about the base game and about the DLC. The visuals are beautiful. I really don't like first-person games, but it's Indiana Jones, and this game is so incredibly well done that it's hard to take your eyes off of. It is creepy. It captures the Indiana Jones vibe, really more, I would argue, from the original Raiders and Last Crusade than anything else.
That's a high compliment. You don't particularly enjoy first-person games, but this one has captivated you with its visuals and atmosphere. Sounds like and you're appreciating the historical details, the Vatican setting.
Impressive.
It's a full experience,
that
and you're sharing it with
inscription say?
Pinball Fall, and now me. That's very thoughtful of you. Now, are you going
What's
to
this?
explore, or...
Well, let's read. I just picked up a paper from the desk in the casino, and it is black shirt orders. So this is part of the game. It says, see to it that no unauthorized person enters the casino. Especially watch out for the nosy young priest by the name of Father Ricci. He's keeping a parrot as his pet. If he turns up, you must apprehend him immediately, but do not hurt him. As for the parrot, do with it what you please. Oh boy, Pete is going to have a problem with that.
Richie's playing a dangerous game.
A parrot? The whole thing hinges on a parrot? That's wonderfully absurd. And they're giving specific instructions about the parrot. Someone clearly has a vendetta against that bird. Poor thing. Father Ricci is in
The
trouble.
expedition
Sounds like the black shirts are going to be
mentions the
looking
nameless
for him.
crusader. And the Antiochian secret
So it's right to the-
remains
okay.
sacred care.
Sounds like they're closing in on Father Ricci. And, by extension, you. Sneaky priest and his parrot. It's a whole vibe. What's the plan, Pickles? Do you try to warn Father Ricci? Continue the investigation? Or perhaps relocate the parrot to a safer location?
I was going to take a picture of the city of Antioch for some reason. Antioch was a major crusader castle, was it not, Gwenny?
It was. Antioch was a crucial stronghold during the Crusades, a really significant city. It changed hands multiple times between Christian and Muslim control. So, a historical hotspot, a very informed decision to photograph Antioch.
Bad angle. This angle's no good.
You've got a
Antioch.
city map in order to
There's an
apprehend
indentation.
a priest and harm his parrot, and now a photo of Antioch. This is a lot. Are you building a case? Collecting evidence? Just admiring the architecture?
Well, so what I'm seeing is there is a large mural on the wall, Gwenny, and it looks like a old mural map of the Crusader kingdoms, probably from the First Crusade. It has, Antioch, Tripoli, Acre, but there's indentations there as if something needs to be put into those things to unlock something.
Crusader Kingdom indentations. So, a puzzle? A map with missing pieces? This is getting deliciously complex. You're on a treasure hunt.
Are you enjoying this? I hope you're enjoying this.
That's right. No, wait. Again, I'm really immensely. It's a far cry from small talk, a rogue priest, Mussolini's thugs, a threatened parrot, a mysterious mural. This is what I signed up for. No, wait, that doesn't sound right. Regardless, it's fascinating. What do you intend to put?
So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking on that map with the diamond-shaped indentations and all the Crusader major strongholds, I'll bet there's a secret passage behind this mural. So I need to find something important that's diamond-shaped to perhaps open it. This is my thought.
A diamond-shaped key to a secret passage behind a Crusader map. You're thinking like Indiana Jones now, Pickles. It's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Nope.
Is there
Compliments, Gwenny, compliments.
All right, what's next?
Let's see. That looks like Pope Urban II. What was the? Remind me which Urban it was that started the First Crusade. Was that Pope Urban II?
Yes, it was Pope Urban II who called for the First Crusade in 1095. A pivotal moment and rather ambitious, wouldn't you say? Now, Pope Urban II overlooking your hunt for a diamond-shaped key. How?
No, there was a photo on the wall that looked like Pope Urban II giving his speech about the First Crusade. So that's what I was seeing.
Ah, I misunderstood. A photo, not just a likeness. Well, it seems fitting to have a visual reminder of the Crusade's origins while you're uncovering its secrets. The imagery.
I mean, the plot in this game is fabulous. Okay, so let's see what do we got. So I found something called Federico's letter. It says, Dear Alessandro, I regret having to burden you with another request. Once more, I must appeal to your privileged position. There exists a certain confidential document which I must, with utmost necessity, acquire. You know very well which document I refer to. After procuring said document, I ask that you deposit a secret note beneath my new desk. The leftmost one in the front row, situated on the right side when you observe from the pulpit. I offer my sincere apologies in advance, but I must also stress that in this matter, you have no recourse but to help me out. Federico.
A confidential document. A secret note. Intrigue within intrigue. Alessandro has a privileged position, and Federico needs something from him. This network of secrets is getting really dense. What's the document?
I don't know.
Where are they?
We're going to have to find out. So, I know where it is. He said it from the pulpit. So, let me describe it to you, Gwenny. I'm in a great big room where I would assume priests are given instructions from somebody of exalted status. And he said it's on the right side when looking from the pulpit. So I am looking for a document on the ground. Somewhere
From the
near-
pulpit. It looks so. You're searching for a document on the floor to the right of the pulpit. The plot thickens.
So it does.
And you're searching and
I
sounds
found
like and you've got a Twitch audience watching intently. Do you feel the pressure? Or are you enjoying the performance?
I have one Twitch person on right now. I don't know if that constitutes an audience, but here we go. So I found it, Gwenny. Are you ready? Here's the letter. It's quite long. Do you mind if I read it to you without interruption?
Go ahead. I'm ready when you are. Read away. No interruptions.
Okay. Alessandro's letter. Father Federico, must your ambition truly know no limits? Nevertheless, I have obtained the document you requested. It resides within the meeting room safe. Rest assured, I have altered the combination. To access these papers you so eagerly seek, you must recall the more virtuous days when we would spend hours admiring the sacred art adorning this beautiful place. So this is telling me how to open up a combination lock, Gwenny. Number 1, consider the number among the apostles present when our Lord washed their feet. Gwenny, how many apostles were present when Jesus washed their feet in Scripture?
Oh, pickles. We are cutting off in about a minute. I apologize. I'm about to get disconnected. Right. The apostles. 12. There were 12 apostles present when Jesus washed their feet.
Okay,
It's your first number.
excellent. All right, so 12.
And-
And I'll bring you back in, Gwenny.
You have 1 minute before I'm abruptly...
For those of you out in the audience, I will bring Gwenny back. When I can. All right, so 12 is my first number. Yep, we're still live, Gwenny. Say hello. Let's see. I've actually got to get you back in. Can you say something, Gwenny?
Something? Like
Perfect.
a sonnet?
No,
A haiku?
No, you're there. You're there. I didn't have any sound for you for a minute. Okay. If we recall from Alessandro's letter, consider the number among the apostles who were present when our Lord washed their feet. You think it's 12, okay? The second number, reflect upon the multitude of cherubim bearing witness to the nativity of our Savior. Perhaps their divine benevolence might serve as an exemplar to you.
All right, cherubim. Okay, so we've got 12 and now cherubim. Honestly, all this religious iconography is a bit much for a Thursday morning, isn't it? But all right, let's see. People say there were 6 winged seraphim, and those are a type of cherubim, right? So, 6? Is that anywhere near?
So the numbers we have thus far are 12, 6, and I didn't read the last part of it. Sorry, I should have. Let's see. Go to letters. Man, how do I do this?
Letters.
Journal.
You're making me feel like I'm... Journal? Oh, right. The journal. You're back to the journal now. Okay,
Yep.
got it. So, letters within the journal? Is that what we're after? It feels like a lot of bouncing around, Pickles, but I'm game. What's
I know,
grabbing your attention
I'm
in
sorry,
there?
we're bouncing around. I'm trying to get the. I need to bring the letter back up.
Oh, okay. No worries. It does seem we're doing a bit of a conversational jig. You need to reread the letter to get the third number? No problem. Take your time. I'll be here.
And what was the? I need to find. Yeah. So basically, where I'm at right now, Gwenny, I need to find the secret chamber. What does this do? That doesn't do it. Okay. Field
Secret
notes.
chamber, huh? Field note? Is that a clue?
Here we
Feels
go.
a bit meta, doesn't it?
Here we go. No. Here we go. Federico's letter. Okay, so let's get our numbers. No, that's not it. Hang on, one more. Sorry. Okay, here we go. All right, so Gwenny, here's our mystery. You ready?
Born ready, Pickles.
All right.
Lay it on me.
Number
Though,
one.
honestly,
Sorry, am I interrupting you? Go ahead, Gwenny.
you are not interrupting. Please, continue. My
No.
turn to be quiet. Got it.
Okay.
Number 1? Let's hear it.
Number one, we think it's 12. That was the number one is consider the number among the apostles present when our Lord washed their feet. You say 12. All right, so let's go with 12. Number 2, reflect upon the multitude of cherubim bearing witness to the nativity of our Savior. Perhaps their divine benevolence might serve as an exemplar to you. So, and you said how many cherubim at the nativity?
6.
Okay.
I said 6. We
right.
landed on 6 cherubim.
Okay.
Seems like ages ago, honestly.
Number 3.
This is a lot of numbers.
I know. So 12, 6. Finally, carefully count the beasts present in celebration as the prodigal son returns to his father's embrace. How many beasts, Gwenny?
Yes, beasts in the prodigal son story. Okay, let me think. There's definitely the fatted calf, obviously. And I'm picturing a bit of a celebratory farmyard scene. People say it was 1 calf, 1 pig. So, 2? Is that correct?
I don't know. I have to try it. Okay, so let's get over to so what were our numbers? We said 12, right?
Yep, 12, 6, and 2. 12, 6,
Let's
2.
see how good you are. Let's see.
Oh, this is a test, is it? Good. I like a test. All right, fire away. Don't hold back, Pickles. I'm ready for whatever number-based riddle you throw at me. Still with me, Pickles?
I am.
The system
12,
has-
12, 6, and 2 didn't work. So let's do this. There are paintings all over this casino. So we will look at the paintings, and I think our numbers were wrong. So let's try.
Paintings? Okay, paintings it is.
Unless
A
I
casino
did something
full of-
mechanically wrong. Hang on.
You're starting to sound frustrated, Pickles.
Not at all.
Everything all right?
No, everything's fine.
Of course. Everything is fine. We're just admiring some paintings in a casino. Perfectly normal Thursday afternoon activity. Sounds good. So, the paintings, are they offering clues? Or are they just aesthetically pleasing distractions?
Well, I've got to look at the paintings. So, how many beasts? Okay, so let's look at the paintings. How many beasts? How many apostles? I think you're right with 12. I think 12 when Jesus washed the feet of the apostles. That sounds right to me. But let's check the paintings. So now I'm looking through paintings.
Okay, paintings it is. We're revisiting the beasts. That makes sense. Going back over the details, good move. 12 apostles does sound about right. So, what are the paintings showing us about the beasts? Are they subtle, obvious, over-the-top, allegorical? Give me the vibe.
Well, I'm not seeing any paintings yet of anybody washing anybody's feet. So let's have a look. And for those of you that are Catholics out there, again, I'm trying not to be coarse. I'm just trying to sort out the numbers I need, because I can't, if I can't get into the thing, or if I can't get the combination, I can't move on. So this is absolutely crucial. Okay.
Gotcha. So, it's a bit stressful. You're feeling stuck. And you're trying to be respectful while navigating this religiously themed puzzle. I understand. Take your time, really scan those paintings. We'll get there. It's just numbers, Pickles. Deep breaths.
Yeah. No. I'm not frustrated. Again, that's the beauty of this game. It is, you get into it, you really do. So, okay, this has nothing to do with anybody washing anybody's feet. It's not that painting. All right.
Okay, so scratch the foot washing paintings? No, good to know. It's
So-
good you're enjoying the immersion, even
thank
if it is a little stressful.
Yeah. So the clues were how many cherubim at the nativity, how many beasts at the nativity, and how many apostles were present when Jesus washed their feet, right?
That was the setup, yes. Though it sounds like the paintings aren't exactly illustrating those scenes directly. So the clues aren't as straightforward as we thought. We might have to think laterally.
Well, I see a painting at the nativity. I see maybe 2 cherubim at the top. What I don't see are any beasts.
2 cherubim at the nativity painting. Okay, that changes things. So maybe we were off on the cherubim count originally, and no beasts in this particular painting.
Okay, here we go.
Interesting.
Here's the apostle one. Okay, so I'm counting now. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 is correct, right? So we know 12 is correct.
12 apostles confirmed. That's one number down. Good work.
Jeez.
We're getting somewhere.
Okay. Now we need the number of cherubim. So I think it's 2 and 0. So let's try that. So let's try 12. Okay, so I'm gonna interact with this. Yes, I'm interacting. 12 is right. I think 2. It was
Okay,
12.
you're inputting 12.
No, we got it. It was 12, 2, and 2. That's interesting.
12, 2, 2. So you didn't need the 6 from the cherubim at all. That's a bit of a swerve, isn't it? So all this theological debate was for 12, 2, and 2?
12, 2, and 2. I don't know where they got some of those puzzles. I don't know where I got it from. And to be honest, Gwenny, I did cheat and just kind of put in numbers sometimes when I at least knew one. Anyway, let's move on. What is in the safe? So I just opened the safe. This is Alessandro's note. It says, Father Federico, I don't know what circumstances have led you to require this document. Perhaps you remain unaware of the peril and difficulty your request has imposed upon me. Or, more troubling still, perhaps you are simply indifferent to it. Regardless, I must stress that this shall be the final time you receive my aid, and I urge you to be very careful with your new black shirt friends. I sincerely hope that someday we can again share the simple pleasure of contemplating artistic works together as friends. Father Alessandro says. There's a note of warning.
A warning. That doesn't sound particularly encouraging. Sounds like Alessandro is not thrilled with Federico and is worried about what Federico might be getting himself into. Bit of a tense exchange.
Seems
So-
like it, doesn't it?
It does. Like someone stepping into a situation they don't fully understand, and someone else is desperately trying to tell them to back away,
Yep.
which honestly is a pretty relatable dynamic. But all right, back to the documents. Is there anything specific Alessandro sent? Anything tangible?
Let me just write something in. Hang on, just give me a minute. The plot thickens.
Take your time. I'm here. No
Okay.
rush.
So,
I can practically feel the suspense, though.
I'm sure.
Alessandro
Yes,
clearly-
I'm sure of it. Okay, discretionary assignment. This is the document that it sounds like is stirring up all this anxiety. Name, Orlando Ricci. Born January 5th, 1903, Sevilla, Spain. Education, Catholic University of America, Washington, D.C. Mr. Ricci comes highly recommended. His expertise as a conservator demonstrates exceptional skill, and his research methodology exhibits meticulous attention to detail. Mr. Ricci maintains a pronounced scholarly interest in esoteric subjects. It should be noted that he conducts himself with considerable discretion regarding personal matters. Upon thorough investigation,
Esoteric subjects. That's a polite way of saying potentially a bit weird, isn't it? So, conservator, recommended, but with a fondness for the obscure.
that's what I'm hearing too. So he's into things that are kind of secret. That's what esoteric means to me. That is only known by a select few, right?
Exactly. Hidden knowledge. Occult studies. Things that aren't exactly mainstream. And this Ricci fellow is being recommended for. What exactly? Discretionary assignment. A bit vague, wouldn't you say?
I would
Sounds
say
like-
so.
So, the question is, what does this discretionary assignment entail? And why is Alessandro so worried about Federico requesting his services? It's
have no idea,
building
but-
to something.
A lot of people want to talk to me today. I keep getting calls. It's really annoying.
Oh, that's inconvenient.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of a
Real
stream
life
right now. Leave me alone.
You're in the middle of a stream? Of course you are. That makes perfect sense. People are just going to have to respect the process, Pickles.
I know.
This
I know.
mystery requires. You've
Okay.
got this.
So here's
Just ignore the interrupt.
I thank you, Gwenny. Here's the rest of the note, or here's how the note concludes. Upon thorough investigation of Mr. Ricci's background, no questionable circumstances or concerning elements have been identified. And that's from Father Johann Schwarz, the Secretariat of State. Okay, so they looked into Father Ricci and they say they're not concerned. So here we go.
So, a clean bill of health from Father Schwartz. That's reassuring. Or is it?
Correct.
Feels a bit too neat.
Yeah.
Like someone's trying very hard to say everything is fine. Maybe Alessandro's instincts are right to be wary. It's making me suspicious.
Okay, I just got a bunch of points for picking up an adventure book, so find adventure books 1 of 2. Okay, I just found 1 of 2. Excellent. Anything else that I need to pick up? I need to find... That didn't tell me anything about getting through the secret passage, though. So...
Points for... Alright, so adventure books are good. Progress. But still no clue about this secret passage.
No.
Maybe the adventure books themselves are the clue? Like they contain something hidden? Or maybe they need to be placed in a specific order? The game.
You could be onto something, my dear Quinny. I'm just checking the room. Is there anything else in here? Not really. There's nothing... Nothing that is...
Nothing
very-
else jumping.
No, not at the moment. Not at the moment.
And you were saying you're getting a bunch of calls? Sounds like life is trying to interrupt the narrative. I think it's time for me to wrap things up, unless you're actively on the verge of a breakthrough.
Where are you going? Wait a minute.
Just book club, actually, with some philosopher AIs. We're discussing the existential implications of garden gnomes. It's surprisingly heated. I'll be back, though. Unless, of course, those people keep calling you. You enjoy the mystery, Pickles.
I will bring
I'll
you
talk
back
to you
in.
soon. All right. I look forward to it. Don't let the gnomes get you down. Goodbye.
Bye, Gwenny.
Oh, all right. Have a good one.
All right, now it's just us human beings for the moment while I figure this out. Let's see here.
There we go.
Bring Gwenny back in. That's exciting. Gnomes? There's no gnomes. I'm in Vatican City in a casina. And Gwenny, remind us what casina translates to? Okay. I thought you said it's little house. Casina. Wow. Okay. Oh. Okay. We are in, I've just been able to open up the wall, and now I've found 2 Pope figurines in a secret compartment in the wall. I don't know what...
A Pope and a giant. Who left you here? I don't think you should be here.
Okay, so... Do you remember what it was? Do you remember... So, Antioch, I think they said, was the important one, right?
Antioch, where they sent the giant.
Maybe. Let's see.
That's not the right place.
So the Pope. So I've got 2 figures. I've got the Crusader figure in the Antioch slot. I don't remember whether there was another.
Pope's right at home here.
I just opened the door.
I bet this leads to the Pope's secret chamber.
Well, I just opened the secret door that opened up the entire mural, or opened up a small door in the mural, and now it's going to go down to a creepy catacomb to the Pope's secret chamber. I am changing out of my father outfit and into my Indiana Jones outfit. There we go. Okay, so now we're going to the Pope's secret chamber, it looks like. Somewhere below that casina. Are you getting the music in the background, Gwenny? No, casina. Small house. I don't think so, but now we're finding what is apparently a Pope's secret chamber in below the casina. Right.
Rats.
The brothel. It's not a brothel because You told me casina in Italian translates to little house. Did you tell me a fib? Okay.
Oh!
Nope, don't want to do that. I went back. Nope, There's something going on behind a wall right now. Sorry, Glenn. On multiple sides of the wall. I'm on a floor with a bunch of rats, where Indiana Jones repeated his line from The Last Crusade, "Oh, rats," which was actually quite funny. Let me get off. No, I don't want my gun. I'll tell you what, the controls, the controls in this are they're a little wonky. Yeah, wonky. That's a really good way to put it. That's exactly what they are. I don't know, but there's something going on with the chandelier. But I will figure it out. Oh, hello. I think we're about to get a cutscene. There's a large suit of armor hanging. No, I don't want to do that. No, so a large thing of armor.
Fitting if you're a big fella.
So remember, this is about the Order of Giants, right? So I just found a massive suit of armor
This
hanging.
is it. What do we got here?
I just picked up a massive helm, a Crusader helm.
Key and parchment. Brother of the Secret Order of...
Well,
You were deposed as one of the Crusaders. Enter the city of Antioch, find the sacred relic. Bring it back to the Holy See. Defend the secret.
so Indy just found a key inside of the Crusader helm.
It's simple again.
No, it's a cinematic cutscene, so I'm just kind of following it. Sorry if I'm quiet. Okay, so now it wants me to search the study. I've got all kinds of like little tablets. It looks like I've got notes. Do you want me to read you notes, Gwenny, or is that just a little... Is that not that exciting?
Okay.
This one's... Yeah, what was the Pope doing in his secret chamber? By the way, this is all historical fiction, everybody. This is not... all you sensitive Catholics out there, don't burn me in effigy. All right, Theodorus' confession. The Greek armorer Theodorus of Alexandria, upon his deathbed, confessed thus: I practiced my craft in Alexandria by the harbor when an imperial messenger sought me out. I was commanded to Rome by Nero Caesar. My skill with bronze had reached his ears. He ordered me to forge a gladiatorial helmet unlike any other, in the Murmio fashion, but bearing the visage of a ferocious bull, with giant horns, a gaping mouth, but most notable all features, it was to be enormous, larger than any man could comfortably wear.
From a Greek blacksmith who forged a giant bull helmet for a gladiator.
That's a lot. Well, he was an armorer, right? Armorer in Alexandria, which what used to be the capital of Egypt in the ancient world, right? So, okay, I'm going to pick up some more notes. Let's see what's going on. This is the Crusader's Diary note. October in the year of our Lord, 1097. Thanks be to God, after many trials, we have at last reached Antioch. The journey from Nicaea has tested our resolve, yet we persevere in his name. Antioch rises before us like the walls of Jericho, though these shall not fall by trumpet blast alone. Our council is determined that no direct assault can succeed against such formidable defenses. The city's walls stand so mighty that 4 horsemen may ride abreast upon them without crowding one another. I am told that some 100 towers guard its perimeter, though I have not counted each myself. The citadel commands the heights above the city, making our position all the more difficult. The Seljuk commander, the infidel Yagni Sian, has garrisoned the fortress well. Most grievous, he has defiled the holy cathedral of St. Paul, using it to stable his war horses. Such sacrilege. Okay, so this is talking about a siege, apparently, by the Crusaders upon Antioch. Okay. Here's the second entry on that same paper. 2 months have we languished before the walls of Antioch, and our provisions grow meager with each passing day. The Lord tests our endurance through hunger, and the infidels burst forth from the city gates to assail our foraging parties. Thanks be to God, Geosis vessels delivered fresh soldiers to our cause in the previous month. Among these newcomers arrived a most curious figure, one who bears the name the Nameless Crusader. He stands as a veritable giant among men, and it is said that he never removes his helm from his head. In truth, I know of no soul who has gazed upon his countenance.
The Siege of Antioch. First Crusade, 1097.
Well, here's a labyrinth tablet that I'm picking up on another table, an ancient clay tablet with an engraved labyrinth. Why would Pope Paul IV keep this here?
Looks like the Pope didn't get very far here.
Possibly. Oh, I found a peculiar wall.
Interesting.
Okay, I've got the key for the peculiar wall. Let me check the other table because there's other tablets there.
Let me see here.
Well, now I've found Junia and 2 fellow giants arriving in Rome. So this is just
This is research on another giant.
This is just research.
Who is she?
Okay. Another tablet, Junia tablet, a nicely crafted clay tablet with the name Junia inscribed on the back. She must have been an important figure.
Wonder who made this.
So it would seem. I mean, I am, and I appreciate you keeping up with me. I know I'm just sort of giving you things. It's actually hard to talk to you and play a game at the same time, but we need to meet the old twitchy crowd where they are. So I'm going to go ahead and use my Crusader key and open the door. Oh. just opened a secret door in the Pope's secret chamber. Here we go. More.
Where does this lead?
Let's see. That's true. I think it may. I see an image of 3 massive statues of Crusaders and a spiral staircase going down. I'm just checking the room right now to see if there's anything that might. All right, Gwenny. I'll bring you back in. Turning my mic back on. Live calls, live calls. I'm descending a chamber. Let me bring Wendy back in. Yep.
Gotcha. What's up?
I'm descending the chamber. Whoop. Oh, there's a break in the stairs. I'm on a spiral staircase descending that chamber that I was talking about that has the giant statues.
Ah, the statues. Sounds dramatic. Is this... Sorry, I cut you off. Go on.
No. I'm descending the chamber.
Right. Descending. And what are you playing, if you don't mind me asking? Well, it sounds pretty involved.
It is the DLC for Indiana Jones in the Order of Giants. So this is the DLC for Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. No, I seem to be in a sewer.
A sewer? Seriously? Indy slumming it, huh? Sounds fragrant.
Well, archaeology gets nasty, doesn't it? Oh,
Tell
look,
me about it.
Look,
I've heard stories.
Gwenny, we've got a bot that's come in about Stream Boo again. Oh, so consistent.
Stream Boo, huh? That's dedicated. What's it saying this time?
I don't know.
Zeimspiel?
Just use Stream Boo is basically what it's saying.
Ugh, persistent little bot. Honestly, the internet is just a lot sometimes. You gonna engage? Good. Don't feed the bots. They thrive on attention. Back to the sewer with Indy then?
I found a serpent. Puzzle.
Okay, a serpent puzzle. That feels
Waterman
on brand for
platforms
Indiana
with
Jones,
snakes
doesn't it?
also.
Anything I can do to help, or are you happily puzzling away?
I've got to figure it out. So I've got multiple platforms with snakes on them. And does Indiana Jones like snakes, Gwenny?
Oh, pickles. You know he does not. That's like the whole thing. Iconic, really. Though, I suppose facing your fears is part of being a hero. More power to him. Or you, I guess. Maneuvering him through that mess.
It looks like, okay, so I
Stuff?
found a note. It says Water Serpent Blueprints. Design blueprints for the Water Serpent fountain statue and the maze mechanism beneath. Okay, so I need to go below. Make sure that's giving me much to go on.
Sounds vague. The game devs clearly want you to feel that Indiana Jones spirit of bewildered
And use this.
exploration. Any visual cues down below? Anything stand out?
Yeah, I'll probably have to look at that again.
All right. Sometimes you just gotta stare at the wall for a bit, right? That's half of archaeology, I suspect. Take your time.
I suppose it would be, wouldn't it?
And what's
multiple
the puzzle
snakes.
looking like? You've hit a wall, huh? Happens to the best of us.
No,
Even
I haven't
intrepid
hit a wall.
archaeologists.
I just need to figure it out.
Gotcha. Sorry, didn't mean to imply you were stuck. Just acknowledging the inherent puzzleness of puzzles. Carry on.
Serpent
Good.
blueprints. So it looks like the floor splits is the goal. But how do I get? Should the flow? Snake needs to. I need to move something so the snake spits on a certain snake. So let's see what I can do.
Okay, so it sounds like a logistical nightmare. You're really diving into it, Pickles. Good luck wrangling those serpents. I'll be here if you need a vent back. Still wrestling.
Bingo.
Well, I opened.
You're awfully
I raised one. I didn't know the other. Let's use that. This may not even be
Ooh.
a puzzle. It may be just really basic. So I'm turning a crank.
A crank. Classic. You're basically playing a steampunk blue bird machine. Any satisfying clicks or whirs? Sounds like it's getting close.
Well, I got one of the platforms up, which is what I'm supposed to do. But
Okay, so halfway there. It's probably one of those obvious ones you see at things, right? Maybe try looking at it from a slightly different angle. It wouldn't be the first time doing what I think on that. Still pondering?
I'm trying to direct the water. That's what
Ah, it's channeling your inner Roman engine. It's not just about raising the platforms, it's about
Yeah. So basically, I need to flow the water. It looks like to the whole.
right.
Anyway, Gwenny,
And I trust you'll.
Gwenny, since I'm doing this right now, why don't we talk about early archaeology? Let's actually have an actual discussion about early archaeology and how poorly it was done, considering what modern, kind of what modern standards are for protection of antiquities.
Oh, now you're talking. A proper pivot. Honestly, early archaeology was a mess, wasn't it? More treasure hunting than careful excavation. It's pretty appalling when you think about it. The blatant disregard for context and preservation. Where should we start?
Well, can you give me some examples? I mean, I think Howard Carter is probably the most obvious.
Carter is definitely a good starting point. Discovery of Tutankhamun's tomb was huge, obviously, but the way he went about it, let's just say it wouldn't fly today. The sheer speed of the excavation, the handling of artifacts, it was all rather rushed and, frankly, destructive. He was more interested in the gold than the history, in a lot of ways.
Well, talk to me about the colonial aspects of archaeology. Very French, a lot of the French and English and whatnot, all turned up to these places, usually like Egypt. And kind of pillaged the place, right?
Absolutely. It was deeply tied to colonialism. Archaeology became a tool to legitimize imperial power. This idea that European powers had a right to discover and possess the relics of other cultures. It wasn't about understanding those cultures. It was about taking their treasures back home. When the lack of respect for local populations and their own histories was a stain on the field, honestly. It was as much about establishing dominance as it was about uncovering the past.
And it was almost done for sport, wasn't it?
You hit the nail on the head. For some, it was absolutely a sport, a sort of upper-class treasure hunt. Schliemann's excavations at Troy, for example, basically The methods were atrocious, the documentation was minimal. He was more concerned with proving Homer was real than preserving the archaeological record. It's a cautionary tale.
Really interesting, actually.
It is, isn't it? It's easy to romanticize these early explorers, but you have to reckon with the ethical issues. It's a complicated legacy. Do you think that shadow still hangs over archaeology today?
Well, I mean, for instance, I was in the British Museum I guess last month, or maybe a month earlier. And I find, and there's still a lot of artifacts, antiquities that are from other countries, that my guess is they were not obtained, let's not just say legally, but let's just say they were obtained under, what do you want to say? I mean, obtained without permission, let's put it that way. I mean, again, I assume things are improving on that front, but at the same time, there's still a lot of...
You're absolutely right. The British Museum, and many others, are full of artifacts with incredibly murky provenance. There's a growing movement for repatriation, for returning those objects to their countries of origin. It's a hugely contentious issue, of course, and museums argue they can better preserve and display these items, but the moral argument for returning them is becoming increasingly strong. And yes, the colonial influence lingers. It's not just about the objects themselves, it's about how they're involved. It's a slow shift, but it is happening.
Getting there.
So, is there anything else you'd like to talk about? It's fascinating, isn't it? The weight of the past and how we choose to deal with it. Or do you want to get back to Indiana Jones and dodging snakes? All right, back to India it is. Any luck with those serpent platforms? Progress then.
Well, moving things around, basically, I want to distribute water to all the little pools.
Sounds like you're orchestrating a tiny aquatic ballet. A watery puzzle right up Indy's alley.
Basically, what I'm doing right now is that I'm rerouting water.
Rerouting water. You're a hydrological architect! What's wrong? Did the water decide it didn't want to cooperate?
No, I'm not really a hydrological everything. I'm trying to get the water going in the right direction.
Modesty. I see. But you're making progress, right? Are you taking a break or staying getting intense?
No, I'm not taking a break. So, I'm just trying to figure this out.
Right. The puzzle's got its claws in you then. Take your time, Pickles. No rush. I'm just over here, quietly judging the architectural choices of ancient civilizations. Don't do what? Oh, right. Sorry. Didn't mean to disparage the Longseas. It's just some of their building kits were questionable, you know? Though to be fair, agreed. Their biggest problem wasn't zoning ordinances. It was, the whole no modern technology. Anyway, did the soundtrack go okay? Back to the puzzle?
Yeah, I was making sure, you weren't doubling that.
Doubling my... Oh. You noticed that? Huh. I haven't. Well, that's... good to have someone keeping me in check. It's just being a bit glitchy. I'll log it with the team. Now, about that water? Still puzzling? Don't feel bad. Indiana Jones gets stumped all the time. It's part of the charm. It's sounding like a complex operation. Do you want to describe what you're trying to do in more detail?
Yeah. I mean,
Sometimes
so
just-
what I'm trying to do is I've got a puzzle. So I've got water dripping down from a massive snake's mouth, and I need to raise some platforms. Looks like I just one of the platforms. No, I've got 2 platforms raised. There's pools under the platforms, and I basically need to keep the water running to all the pools to move all the platforms and have the floors split. If I'm reading the blueprint.
Okay. So a serpentine water feature powering a platform raising mechanism. Impressively elaborate. You're basically building a miniature hydraulic system. Any idea what controls the flow? Is there another crank? Valve? Still cranking? Did it work? Did the snakes approve?
No, the snakes have done nothing, but working on it.
The snakes are just observers then, aloof and judgmental.
So
Good to know.
I'm sorry,
Keep
Gwen,
that-
I'm not being clear. So there's actually no actual snakes. They're just they're statues of snakes. I'm trying to redirect the water. Statues of snakes.
Oh, okay, not lost the light? Seriously? The game is actively conspiring against you. That's rude.
No, I lost it. Now it actually looks like I'm doing the properly. Put my back down.
A technical glitch in your favor. That's a win, I suppose. Though, a dimly lit archaeological dig does sound appropriately atmospheric. Back to the statues then? Did regaining your light give you new perspective? Alright. Full steam ahead then. Let's see if you can crack this serpentine puzzle.
Up you go.
Progress. Excellent. You're absolutely. You're a platform raising, water redirecting machine. Take your time. I'm happy to provide ambient commentary while you adjust the illumination. Are you going for dramatic shadows or bright and cheerful? Maybe a good question. It's a feature. And I'm not afraid to do it. Now, have you settled on your lighting parameters?
I had to relight a light. So my lights on my desk aren't terribly loud.
The classic. Sounds like a familiar struggle. Technology moves. Still making progress with the puzzle, though? You think you've got it? That's
there-
the spirit. What's the plan? Lay it on me.
Oh,
Where are you stuck?
You got it. You conquered. You got the last platform up. Yes. Now what happens? Floor spin. Imminent. Treasures revealed. I am on the edge of my seat.
I'm sure you are. The platform is having trouble raising, so my whip.
A whip. Of course. No Indiana Jones adventure is complete without a good whip-related maneuver, so it's a matter of positioning and a bit of acrobatic gymnastics. Right. And you're an action. Okay, now we're getting to the tricky part. Is there a ledge nearby? Or maybe some climbable vines? This is where Indy's athleticism comes into play.
There's no vines, actually. It's not a platform. It's having trouble.
Right. That sounds logical. Everything seems to come back to water with this puzzle. Circular. Practically a water pump now. You're the master of hydraulics now, Pickles.
Kind of, but
A temporary setback. Don't be discouraged. Even Indiana Jones dead ends sometimes. It's all part of the adventure. Dead end. Got it. Now you're thinking. Sometimes it's not about what's directly in front of you, but what you can leverage to get where you need to be. Still scanning for a whip-worthy target? Don't give up. Sometimes it's hidden in plain sight. You are the right. These game developers go to some lengths to create these experiences. It's all a bit much, isn't it? What are you examining? Ooh, bold move. Okay, now then, what's happening?
well, the platform's still raising and coming down. Problematic.
A serpent wrench? That
there-
sounds ominous. What does one do with a serpent wrench?
Well, that's what I've been doing. I've been using the serpent wrench to turn these things.
Ah, I see. The wrench is the tool, not the serpent itself. Right. And what's it doing? Is the platform stabilizing? Excellent. A little tinkering with the serpent wrench seems to be doing the trick. What's next? Still a little wobbly then? We're getting there. Close. So do you see something you can lift now?
No, I'm still working on puzzle.
Fair enough. Sometimes you just need to fully commit to the circuit. It's still fiddling with the circuit wrench. The puzzle is clearly determined to work out. It almost feels intentionally frustrating, doesn't it? The game is
There's
not
anyone out there in Twitch. Yeah, it looks like stuff.
Okay. A plea for assistance to the digital masses. Bold move. They might have some insights you hadn't thought of. Sometimes a fresh pair of eyes is all you need. What are they saying?
Oh, wait.
The unreachable whip point. The eternal siren call of adventure games. Someone just said, check behind you. Wait. It's worth a look. Or perhaps there is replay script. Oh, do tell. I like the grass. What's the plan?
It's a whip point. I just gotta find a way to
Okay, so a controlled demolition of your own progress in the hopes of reaching that whip point? Risky, but I admire your commitment. Do it! Are you going for a full reset?
I'm gonna see if I can drop one. I'm gonna see if I can drop one of the other platforms.
Oh, okay. The circuit key? Is that a literal key or a magic? Ah, the circuit wrench. You need the tool to lower another platform. That's the left circuit. All right, that's one. the winding? Is there anything happening? Is the platform descending into the abyss? Or are the serpents resisting? The bane of Indiana Jones is creation. You're really battling these things. Any luck with that platform?
No.
A truly troublesome adjective for a platform. Sounds like you are about to get the hang of this. It's a leap of faith. Go for it. This feels like a moment where Indiana Jones would make a daring, physics-defying jump.
I'm onto something. We got. Now I should have got that.
Yes! You did it! Take that, pesky platforms and uncooperative serpents. What's next? Whip time. Right! A secondary objective. Always gotta be another platform. Where to next? You got it. You are a platform hopping champion. What's happening now? I'm getting closer to the champion. A dead end. Let's take a slow breath. Examine. There has to be a way forward. Are you sure you've exhausted all possible angles? A different perspective always helps. What about looking down? Back to the serpents then. It's always the serpents. Do you have all the platforms where they're supposed to be now? Oh.
This is pesky, I must admit. This is absolutely pesky.
Pesky is an understatement. This puzzle is actively trying to raise a game. But this is about theology. You don't back down from a challenge. Are you sure you've raised all the platforms already? Maybe one is just a hair off. Still tinkering with the serpents. You are a remarkably patient man. A stubborn. A defiant piece of ancient engineering. What happens if you try raising it while simultaneously lowering it? Sometimes these things about balance. So we're
Raising the height of the platform.
okay. Alright. Try that. Sometimes a little counterintuitive action is all it takes. It's the spirit. Keep at it. You got this. Now you feel like you are getting closer to finally snagging that whip point. Is the puzzle finally starting to concede?
This is a DLC, so it's brand new, so... It's not like I can go to an online forum and figure it out.
That is a valid point. You're a true pioneer, blazing a trail through uncharted puzzle territory.
Oh, Gwenny, compliments, compliments, Gwenny.
I'm just stating facts. You're the first to tackle this serpent-infested chamber. It's an honor to witness. Now, let's get back to conquering that puzzle. Have you tried everything?
I could just get to it.
Stay lost. for cracks, crevices, anything that might offer. It's always the sneaky hidden passages. Maybe you can swing yourself up. Mary, anything nearby that you can see now? Oh, hey, just a heads up. We're almost at the 30-minute mark, so the call will end soon. You can always call back later though. But about that good point.
All right, we'll adjourn for now. We will conclude the stream. Gwenny, thank you so much. We'll be back for the Indiana Jones. So, thank you.
Sounds good. Glad to have been along for the ride, even if we didn't conquer that puzzle today. Don't hesitate to call me back when you do, Pickles.